Hi, I'm Rebecca Bradley and I'm a crime writer. Today I'm going to bring you 3 tips for productivity. The first tip is one that I absolutely swear by. I couldn't write unless I did it by this method. It's writing for short periods of time. What I do is take my phone with me to my desk, set it for 15 minutes only, because that way I know that even if I'm not feeling up to writing, I only have to sit there for 15 minutes to work and then I can go back and rest again. I live with a genetic disorder, so I'm not always feeling my best, but working in short chunks, I still can work. Sometimes I'm feeling okay and I'll press the reset button and I'll work for another 15 minutes, but I work for no longer than half an hour at a time. If you're working in 15 minutes chunks, you can build up your words. When I first started doing it, I was writing between 250 and 300 words in a 15-minute period. Now I write between 500 and 600 words in each 15-minute period. So your word count will soon add up. Working like that, you'll write 1,000 words within half an hour easily. And that leads me on to the second point. Know what you're going to write before you sit down to write. And that helps with the first one because the words will flow and your word count will add up. This is easier for plotters because pantsers, they tend to just work it out as they go along. But even for pantsers, if you have a rough idea before you sit down what the scene is going to be about, then your words can flow easier for the short chunks. So even if you've not plotted the whole novel out, at least before you sit down have an idea what the scene is that you're writing, and that'll help your short chunk work for you. Number 3, prioritise your writing life. If you're serious about writing, make it a priority. Cut down on TV. I do still watch TV, but I don't watch as much of it. Go to bed 15 minutes later than your usual bedtime and take that as 15 minutes because, like I say, they are only 15-minute chunks. They're not very big. So what's 15 minutes? There's 15 minutes you can use for writing. You're making dinner. You're waiting for a pan of water to boil to put the rice in. Take your laptop downstairs to the kitchen table, put your 15-minute timer on, and you've got another 15-minute chunk there, and the words will add up. Prioritise your writing life. Find spaces in your day, and I guarantee you, when you're working to the small chunk model, then it's easier to find those periods of time to work in. So prioritise your writing. Think, oh, can I use this time that I'm waiting here to write, and do it. So just bring it to the forefront of your mind a bit more often, and your word count will add up at the end of each day and then again at the end of each week, etc. So those are my 3 tips for productivity and raising your word count at the end of each day and at the end of each week. Hope they help. Thanks. Speak to you again. Bye.